So guys, this is something right here that is definitely not talked about enough, but we're going to get into this. This is a video everybody should watch, both men and women, but unfortunately not everybody is going to tune into this video, which is unfortunate. But whoever's here, you're about to learn something if you didn't already know. And then some. So there's a lot of talk of how men are destructive, men are this, men are that, and all this nonsense. When in actuality, men have built the beautiful world that you live in today. Not women. Men did. Since the beginning of time. Men have made this world into what it is today. This privileged world. Would you rather be fighting tooth and nail and have someone screwing around on a horse trying to slice your head off with a sword? Because if it wasn't for men, things like this would still be happening. The world would not have gotten better if it wasn't for men. You think women done this? You think empowered women done this? No. Men done this. Men built bridges. Men built houses. I've never drove past a construction place in my life. Not one time. And I've never drove by houses that were being built and seen a bunch of women up there. It's men. And this is not a video to put down women. This is not a video to do any of those things. It's a video to bring truth and understanding and how things actually are over here. Because men are men and men play their role. There's a lot of women in today's modern society that have this false sense of power that's not actually even there. It's in their heads. It's like a delusion. You are a woman and you have a role to play as well. You do things that men don't. You do things that men can't. Vice versa. Women would not last with the men that are out there doing the things that men actually do. They would not last. They couldn't take it. And don't give me that shit, because you could not. Women are built for certain things. Women have certain responsibilities and play a specific role. The same as a man. No one's better than the other. But it's not men who are forgetting this simple fact. It's a lot of modern day women that are trying to live up to a male's standard. Do you guys believe that men are trying to live down to a woman's standard? No. Women are built to do certain things the way they do it. Men are built and born to do certain things the way they do it. It's the women that are trying to act like men. It's the women that are trying to think they can be on the level of a man. No man is trying to be on the level of a woman. It's women that are trying to be on the level of a man, and it's seriously making things a lot worse. And I'm not saying every woman's doing this, but there's a lot of it in modern day society. So if this offends anybody, you must be one that's doing it. Which you're out of your fucking mind if you're doing it. You're not going to win. You're not going to win anything. You are making things worse for yourself. You're making things worse for the world. And every woman involved in these types of acts is only making the world worse for themselves and others. It's all it's doing. You're not going to accomplish nothing. You're not going to, I win. No, you're not going to win shit. You're not going to win the life. You're going to win absolutely nothing. So get that through your head. And now, when we look at this, in the world today, do you guys realize where The rapists, murderers, criminals, and people, and drug addicts, people like this, you guys know where these people come from? An overwhelming percentage of these people come from single mother households. And you know why? And not every single person that came from a single mother household is going to end up this way. But for the majority of these people, the percentage is overwhelming. Statistically proven that all these people come from single mother households. It's because there was not a man in sight to lay down boundaries, to lay down rules, to make things what they should be, to keep his daughter off stripper poles, to keep his son out of drugs, to keep his son from shooting up a school, from becoming a murderer. This is a man's duty. It's men that set rules. It's men that set boundaries. Women just live accordingly. For the most part. It's men that set the rules. It's women that want you to let your guard down and everything's going to be okay. Be emotional. Be sensitive. Be this. Be that. It doesn't fucking help anybody. You can be this way. Stop trying to project that on other people to try to make other people that way. If you have sons, daughters, whatever, and you just let them do whatever, and they get raised this way, they're going to be nuisances. Your son might become a rapist. Your son might shoot up a school. Your son might get into drugs, and not just like weed and stuff like that, like heroin, meth, getting out of his fucking mind. This is why men exist. Men build things. Women don't build shit. Women nurture things. They take care of the children that are born. They do the things like that. They take care. They're caretakers. Men are builders. Men are leaders. Men set the rules. Men set the boundaries. So I don't understand why women have such a hard time understanding their role, understanding how the world works, understanding that they're a female, and just be the best female you can be. This is a message most modern women need today, is to be the best female you can be. Instead of trying to live up to the standard of a male, which you're all epically failing trying to do this. Be the best mother. Be the best female you can be. You're not a male. I hate to break it to you, but you're not a male. You never will be. You are a female. Do you not like being a female? What is going on here? What is going on here? This might be so harsh for some people to hear, but it is the truth. Which is what I preach on this channel. You are a female. Have a good time in your femininity. Have a good time being who you're going to be. You guys don't get it. You don't. We have no problem letting you be who you are supposed to be. And we're trying to literally stop you from being something that you're not. All at the same time, which is a good thing for you. And we get flack for this. I will get flack for this. You guys don't want to accept us men for who we are. You don't. We accept you. There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with being a female. I respect women so much more when they can actually be a real woman. I don't look down on you. I actually look up to you. You're actually an inspiration. You're a breath of fresh air. to be able to be the person you're actually supposed to be rather than trying to live up to the standard of a male or to act like a man or to act so independent and some boss, bitch, babe, or whatever the fuck you want to call yourself. Not attractive. Repulsive. You think you can have a solid man and a so-called woman like this in a household together? No. There's something seriously wrong with you to be able to not act the way you're supposed to. There's something wrong with you. You almost forgot what it is to act like a woman and just to be a woman. You're trying so hard to be a man. You're trying so hard to act like a male. Yeah, you still probably look like a female on the outside. You probably do. But your actions, your traits, your characteristics, just the way you act in general, is very man-like. And it is not on the level of a man either. That's why it's just piss poor, pathetic behavior. Because it's like you're trying to do it, but you can't even do it. And the fact that you're trying so hard to do it takes you away from being a woman, takes you away from your real self and purpose. Now you're just like, you're not a good candidate for anything at this point. There's nothing wrong with being a woman. If I was a woman, why would I act like a man? I'm not going to be delusional and think that, oh, I can still beat him up. I'm a woman. He's big and much stronger than me and almighty, but yeah, I can still beat him up. No. 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 It's the delusions, bro. It's the delusions. Why not be real with yourself? Why not? Why not play your role? Do you not like it? Do you not like being a woman? You better start acting like one. And if you don't, you will be single. Forever. Because no man, no real man, no man you're going to want is going to put up with that bullshit. Of you trying to live up to him, of you trying to live up to a standard. You have to calm the fuck down. And just play your role. Be who you're supposed to be. Not trying to be something that you're not. Okay? Otherwise, you might end up a single mother. If you have a kid with somebody, you might raise a demon by yourself. That's why it's so important to have males in the house. Because we make sure everything is set in stone. We make sure people are disciplined. We make sure things are right. We make sure people are contributing the way they're supposed to be contributing because we are the captain of the ship. We set the rules. We make sure things are in order. The ship is cleaned. The ship is ready to sail. We are going in the right direction. Women do not do this. You just have to chill is all you have to do. And take good care of the smaller things around the place. We run the whole thing. And if you don't like it, you have to get off the ship. Because you don't go around, you don't come around telling the captain what to do when you're a rookie. In this area, you're a rookie. You don't go telling someone what they know what they're doing when they know more than what you're doing. There's a reason why men create winners. There's a reason why real leaders create real winners and other leaders. Women hold the house down. You make sure everything's all pretty and nice and neat and tidy and clean and make sure the kids are all washed and all these things. You know? Too many to name. But we move the mountains. It's not your job to move the mountains. It's not your job to tell someone how to move the mountains. You don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry to tell you that. This hurts a lot of women. Why is this hurting you? Why can you not just chill the fuck out? Because you have problems is why. And if you say, well, I don't trust this man, don't be with him then. If you can't be with someone where you can just chill, then you probably don't trust him. So why are you with him to begin with? There's a lot of women today that don't trust men. If you don't trust them, don't be with them. It's that simple. It is that fucking simple. If you can trust him, that's when you have to realize your role. Don't be loud. Don't be all up in your ways. You have to please him. He's going to please you by being the man he has to be. Automatically. And if he's not, don't be with him. You're going to please him by just kind of staying quiet. Do the things you're supposed to do. Be the necessary person of what you're supposed to be doing. It's really not that hard. It's really not that hard. I don't know why more females cannot understand this. I'm going to tell you guys right now, I don't want some boss bitch. For one, I overpower you in almost every way you can think. You are not on my level. And you're trying to act that way. Please. It's mind-blowing. It is absolutely mind-blowing. You don't have the leadership qualities I have. You don't have the work ethic I have. Not even close. You can't keep up. I'm going to tell you that right now. There's athletes out there that I blow out of the water. This is all examples. And you think you can keep up with me? You just have to learn to chill the fuck out. That's the best thing you can do. That's why kids are important for you. They can be your entertainment. They can be your close person that you're close with. The dogs, the cats at home, whatever. And then whenever the man comes home, whatever. Do whatever you're going to do with him and whatever. But chill. Chill. Real women agree with everything I'm saying. Real women are with real men. It's the women that are all riled up and messed up in their bad situations and all this stuff that have a problem with what is going on here with what I'm saying. Facts. And all men agree with what I'm saying. Even men that don't even have it all together agree what I'm saying. Because it's facts. Once again, studies have shown and proven that majority of the fucked up people in this world that exist come from single mother households. Because there was not a leader in the house, you're not a leader. Just because you're a mom and you're home alone with your kids does not make you a leader. You are not a leader, you're not cut out to be a leader. Just about all you can do is nurture them. There's a reason why you're a single mother. You don't even have the right advice for yourself, let alone your newborn children. And I'm not trying to be rude or mean or, oh my God, you fucking asshole. I'm not trying to be this way. I'm really not. I'm being truthful. I'm being honest. That's why it's important that you have the right male in your life. The right male is important for the right female. The right female is important for the right male. They go hand in hand. There's a male and a female for a reason. No one's better than the other. But each one is better at certain things. So it's time to wake up and understand this and stop trying to live up to the standard of a fucking male, because you're not a fucking male. You're not. You never will be, and you can't compete with an actual man that is capable. I don't care who you are. You can't. You don't have the mindset, and you don't even have the mindset to understand, because it's like you don't want to. Because you can't feel the strength, the power, the determination that a real man can. You can't feel what he feels. You can't think the way he thinks because you feel different. Your emotions don't make you feel the same. That's why you can't understand. That's it. So, I think I'm going to cut the video there. I said everything I need to say. I don't want to keep going in circles. So, bottom line, the whole point of this video, women do need men. They do. Yeah, you might be able to survive, but that's all about you can do. It's gonna be probably pretty fucked up at least some point down the line. But you will survive. Maybe. But both, to have success, the most efficient thing any man or woman can do is to have their good match of the opposite gender, and to build, to create, to be loyal to the household, to be loyal to what is all going on in this circle that they have created. It's the most ideal situation. Tell me any different. You can't, because it is. It's the healthiest. It's the best thing anyone could do. So if you're the person that you might not be on point right now, you have to work your ass off to be on point so you can be an amazing match for the opposite gender. That is all you have to do. That is all a man has to do. That is all a woman has to do. Instead of trying to go out of your way to try to compete with a man or try to live up to a man, or you're trying to prove something to a man, you're proving fucking nothing. You're proving to him that he doesn't want you even more. The fact that you're trying to prove yourself to him. The only thing you should be proving is how good of a female you are to that man. That's the only thing you should be proving. Case closed.